I mean, we in this bitch. What's up, man? We recording or what?
I guess
so.
so.
Put your shades on. Ooh, what kind of shades are those anyway?
H&M, baby.
Okay.
That's the way to do it.
Is H&M still in Fashion Valley?
Yeah. They're doing well, man.
Dude, I haven't been to the Fashion Valley Mall probably like 3 years or some shit like that.
We can tell, Alex. We can tell.
That is not a big surprise, but
I bet it was kind of, it's, I don't know. It's
Well, malls are fucking dying. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I shop online so much.
The only time I go is if I need something like that. Like, oh, I need to get this right now today. Like, and I'll even check Amazon first. Like, oh, can I get it same day? First.
Or if I gotta return some shit, I want my money pronto.
Yeah, exactly.
And then also, though, this is coming from middle class, and I've been to the mall. I forget why I had to go, but I went early in the morning before anything opened, and there was a line at the Disney store.
What the?
There was a line at, I don't think it was Louis Vuitton. It was another one, like purses and shoes. Super, yeah. And there was a line.
You know why there's a line?
9:30. Like Nike had a line at the mall. So, I mean, I get what you're saying, Alex, but at the same time, like, I know you're not going to do this, but, like, get up early and go to the mall and just look at how many fucking lines
Me?
are
I'm probably up earlier than both of you guys
well,
every
I know.
day.
100%, but I know you're not going to go to the mall.
Well, yeah.
I don't know. What time do you wake up? I wake up at 9:30 a.m., homie. The sun's just coming up.
I'm usually up by like 6 or 7.
Yeah, that's
Ugh, 6?
Yeah.
Which
Doing
I
what? The
get
sun's not even
because,
up.
dude, during the pandemic, even when I was like staying up on Twitch and drinking, like I was waking up early because I didn't have that shit to do the other night. Like the whole DJ schedule just fucks up your sleep.
Dude, even if I'm in bed by like midnight, say, like that sounds late when you're like when you're used to like doing like a 9 to 5 and going to work and like waking up at like forcing yourself to wake up at like 5 in the morning. But when you don't actually have to like force yourself to wake up, like if you get 6 hours, 7 hours, you're good. That's
legit,
it.
Yeah. That's a legit amount of sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I woke up at like 7. I was like, fuck that. Too early.
I don't even know how to sleep past like.
Well, the other
you wake up and then you're just like, oh, you look at your phone and you just like go back to bed.
Or
Like,
he's
how
like,
do you
eat some
do that?
cereal, watch a little TV.
I mean, to me, that's awake. I mean, that's like.
the other thing is like, so my bedroom, the window faces east. So when the sun comes up, dude,
It's right in
it's
your
fucking
face.
over. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
even like shutting the blinds and everything like that, like it's still enough light to break through where you're like
Blackout curtains, homie.
Do you guys believe in not being on your phone like in the morning, like right when you wake up? I know
Fuck
so
no.
many people that are like,
Who says that?
I
want losers say that. There's shit to look at.
people with dry text messages and dry DMs.
yeah, for
not
real.
looking at
Well, there's always these proud people on Instagram that are like, when I wake up, I don't get on my phone for 45 minutes. I go make my coffee and I go outside.
People
Like,
always,
who the fuck are
people
these
like
people?
anti-technology, like trad people always say this fucking shit, dude, but it's so fucking stupid. Like I remember waking up on Saturday mornings, Sunday mornings, and my parents' fucking faces were firmly in the fucking newspaper.
Yep.
It's the same
the
fucking
same thing.
shit.
Do
I'm
you think-
sorry it's on a fucking phone.
Do you
but
think
it's the same
they
shit.
said that about newspapers when newspapers like came
Yeah,
out
they
slowly?
said
They're
this-
like, why are these young kids like,
why is everyone reading?
Literally
why is everyone
everything.
reading?
There's
Go
that-
outside and look at the sun.
There's that scene in a million ways to die in the West where the kids have like that hoop and the stick and they're like hitting it down the street. And he's like, oh, did you read that article that's like messing with kids' attention span?
Yeah, exactly.
Like literally,
Same
like
shit.
anything that fucking comes out, they're like, "Oh, well, this is the thing that's going to be the downfall of civilization." Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, well, what if you wake up early and you're on your phone on Fidelity or looking at your stocks, like crude oil popping. You know what I'm saying? Right?
Hey, that shit is popping, man. I'm pissed off
Shoney's
now.
looking at crypto, smashing his phone on the fucking.
Fuck! I'm gonna be like 87. Like, no, there's still time. There's still time. Crypto's gonna come.
I'm in it for the long haul.
Yeah.
And then it fucking launches and your ass dies.
Still putting money in it, dude. We're going to Mars.
Fuck, dude.
But I've even seen articles from way back where they showed pictures on people on the subway reading the newspaper, and it was the same thing. Like no one talks anymore.
Yeah.
No one interacts. It's like the same.
Nobody
fucking
ever
shit.
fucking talked.
Yeah, I bet you. Yeah, even before that.
Dude,
like,
we're a nation of fucking sociopaths. We literally built the suburbs so people didn't have to interact with each other.
yeah,
Like straight up, like we just built these fucking like little enclaves where like you live on the same street as like 10 fucking people,
Yep.
and like you have like setbacks where you can't even like see in the fucking home.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
dude, we literally built an entire civilization to avoid talking, and people are surprised when they're on their phones on the fucking, in a coffee shop.
We live in a society.
Is that Joker?
I actually noticed myself waking up and like always being on my phone. I try to.
I mean,
Like,
what else
chill
is
out a
there
little
to
bit.
do?
Just get up and do other stuff like wash
Like
your
what?
face, wash your face.
This is what I'm
brush your
talking about,
teeth.
bro. This is a
You can do
podcast.
that anytime.
You gotta have a backup, Dom.
I don't look at my phone. I just binge like 2 episodes of a show on Netflix.
Right. Yeah,
Like it's always something. What do you like? You're always gonna be looking at something. You're not just staring off into fucking space.
Yeah.
I mean, but you could though.
I mean, do you
could
meditate, Dom?
meditate.
You could, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, that's not a bad thing to
yeah.
try
I'll
to
send you this
practice.
link. What's that guy's name with the beard?
The black dude.
Hoff. No.
Alex,
Wim Hof?
Wim Hof. Thank you. Thank
Are you
you,
serious?
too.
Was that a joke?
what was that?
When he said the beard, it was like a real dude named Alex. You're talking about you.
No,
I
I was
think you
talking
might
about
be.
me.
Oh, okay. Just making sure.
Maybe, I don't know. Wim Hof. I'll send you a link. He does some good breath work just in the morning. It takes 11 minutes.
Yeah,
and
I'm
it'll
down.
literally make your.
I
Make your
love a dude with
yeah.
good breath work.
Yeah, man.
Well, that
No,
case-
it's really good.
yeah.
It's better, I don't know. Try something else than being on your phone.
what I
Honestly,
wanna do.
the most soothing thing you can listen to though is just like that like old school NPR radio voice.
In the background, yeah.
Like that's something you could fucking fall asleep and relax to.
What's the first app you jump on? I jump on Twitter just because Twitter has the most up-to-date news. You know what I mean? Like if there's an earthquake happening, or something.
Oh, when I think I felt an earthquake, I go straight to Twitter.
Straight to Twitter. Yeah, you
Dude,
see it on
within
there
a minute.
immediately.
It's like boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I never fucking feel earthquakes.
Really?
Yeah.
But anyway, I'd jump on like Instagram for like a brief moment.
A brief moment. This is
Yeah.
coming from the dude that had last episode had you had the most screen time. You had 5 hours in a day, bro.
I'll go look at that. Then I'll go to Robinhood. Then I'll go to my Coinbase. Get mad.
I like Robinhood.
No,
like
see,
Robinhood.
I don't know, man. Depending on the market, that's dangerous. Like I'll glance at my Apple
you
stocks.
don't want to be in a bad mood or
Oh yeah, if it's all red, I won't actually look at my portfolio. I won't go into Fidelity. I'll look at just regular Apple stocks real quick and just see what the Nasdaq's doing. If it's green, I'm like, okay, cool, and then I'll wait, and then I'll go into like my actual portfolio. I'm not gonna ruin my day. I'm not gonna say,
It doesn't
oh, you
ruin my
just lost
day.
$1,700. I'm like, fuck.
I know what
this.
time it is, man. We're all in the red right now. So
Yeah, we are.
I just what's
I don't
the
know,
point
I
of
don't
even
know.
looking that often? Just make a decision and then stick with it because there's no point in looking. We were talking about 5-10 year time frames.
Yeah, true.
There's doing this day to day like
Yeah.
I might want to buy the dip.
But to be honest, it's
Can I buy the dip?
it's February.
he's-
It's February. It's February, and we're all in the black.
Damn, motherfucker.
we're all in the black.
We're all in the black. I don't know how to take that.
That was a good one.
Hold
man. I
on,
like that
but
shit.
we're not done.
Oh, we're not done? Oh, man.
shit.
I don't even smoke like a mom. I am today. I fucking am today, man. I got
For a
to.
minute, I thought
the
that was an
culture.
iPhone. I'm like, what the fuck? This is a charity?
Hey, this is bringing me back though, because I'm just a bay boy about his bay business.
All right, hey, man, I like that, man.
I remember the first time for the people at home
cracking this bitch open right now.
listening on Spotify and iTunes. Alex just handed Dom a bottle of Hennessy and what is that? Black and Mild.
Black and Mild.
I remember the first
hilarious.
time I drank Hennessy and it was on accident. I was at Analog Nightclub, which is closed now in the Gas Lamp, and I always drank Jameson. And this girl came up to the DJ booth. She's like, "Yo, like, do you take requests?" And I was drinking, so I was like, "Yeah." And I was like, give me a shot of Jameson, I'll play your song. She's like, cool. So she goes to the bar. It's good. Then the bar makes money and I play your request. And she brings it up and it looks like Jameson. It's like kind of dark and it's a nightclub, so there's not many lights. And I was like, hey, cheers. And I throw it back and I'm just like, oh, what the fuck was that? She's like, that was Jameson. And then I went up to the bartender because I knew her. I was like, yo, okay, so there's this like Asian chick that came up and she asked for like a shot for the DJ. She's like, oh yeah, Hennessy. I don't know why. And I'm like, oh, dude, I don't even know how, Dom, I don't know how you like that. I was about to say, I don't know why you guys like that. And then I saw it coming.
Wait. I mean, but what makes you think I do?
Because Alex just gave it to you and you just got excited.
Well, I know
And you're
he-
black.
well, okay. That's it. Because honestly, I don't drink Hennessy. But you know what I'm saying? I will for the hood. You know what I mean? But dude, the last time I had a shot of Hennessy has been quite some time.
Yeah, it's been a while since I
Yeah.
drank
Do you
Hennessy,
like
too.
it?
No. But I don't mind drinking it. I don't like any liquor like that. I like Kool-Aid.
Great. Not really helping your case right now, homie.
But Dom is all about the culture. 'Cause
Yeah, I'm all about the culture.
We were driving through the Sonic drive-through, And this dude, what did you get? You ordered
Oh yeah, I ordered that banana smoothie. No, it wasn't a smoothie. It was like a banana milkshake. With
banana milkshake
with the
something
whipped
like
cream
that.
and cherry on
And
top.
so we're pulling out of the drive-through, and there's like a car full of black dudes that's like right in front of us, and then Dom hides the drink.
Can't drink no foo-foo fucking banana drink in front of a bunch of
Hey, dude,
street
hey, it's
niggas.
like this.
You don't get respect.
Hey, it's like this. Dom's driving like.
Yeah, man. Can't do that shit, man. Drive through the hood.
Banana foo-foo.
Hey, but we do have to bless the bottle. I don't know if you guys
Let's
do,
do it.
do that.
Well, I'm not touching that fucking.
All you gotta do is hit the bottom,
Yeah.
man. Jesus
What?
Christ. That's all, I know, Shody.
Is this for the culture?
Just hit the bottom. Trust me. Just hit the bottom. There you go.
Is that
Scoop
a thing,
knows what's
dude?
up. God bless the bottle. You know what I'm
Really?
saying?
Is that just a Hennessy thing?
No, it's a black thing.
Okay, cool.
My friend was a bouncer and then a bartender at Moondoggies during like the $2 you call it on Thursday night era.
Jesus.
And they stopped carrying Hennessy because they were trying to
Of course.
Discard
We've talked about that
black
before.
people.
The no jersey policy.
No hats.
The no hat policy.
Bro, I remember.
I'd rather not talk about this, guys. Especially as a DJ, I can't get into this conversation.
Nah, these venues are closed. The one I'm thinking of specifically, but I remember being in the Marines and coming to PB to this one place, and they were like, no fucking baggy jeans, no Jordans. We don't sell Hennessy. It was just a bunch of shit.
Yeah,
And then even on top of that,
Heineken.
like
This
when we
sounds
were
like
dressed
Typhoon.
right, when we were dressed just right, they were like, nah.
Yeah,
And it was
yeah,
just like,
for
So
sure.
it's
damn.
always something. They'll find
Yeah,
one
it
fucking
was,
thing.
it was always
Yeah.
something.
It's kind of pathetic.
But no, I think what that is though is that often people don't tip. Like for real, because I've seen that for sure. Like I always thought that was like a racist stereotype, but then when I got to know servers and bartenders, I was like, oh, there is like a cultural thing. Like some Asian cultures, like they just don't tip.
Europeans
ever.
don't tip.
Yeah, Europeans don't tip. So it's not just like it's
Black
like also we're not gonna make money here. Like
I-
you know what I mean?
I had friends who worked at a Typhoon, and on Tuesday nights they had their Taco Tuesdays, which somehow ended up being like the foreign language students that would like come to from like Brazil or wherever, Germany, like every summer. It became like the hot spot to go for on Tuesday nights, and like they got on like some newsletter, I guess, which like told the students like go here and meet like people who are on the same program as you. And it just, dude, you would walk in there and it was like going through like the fragrance section at Macy's. You know what I mean? Because everybody's like tons of fucking like Europeans like showering in fucking cologne, and all the people
Racist.
I mean,
There's a lot of races in Europe.
yeah, that's a broad like piece of land. It's a continent.
Wait, it's a continent?
So yeah,
Cool.
And my friends were like, dude, I hate working this night. They're like, they'll sell a bunch of shit and get like zero in tips.
You know where that night moved to when Typhoon closed? It moved to Backyard.
Did it?
Yeah, that's when I started Taco Tuesdays, which we're starting back up in March.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone moved over there, and it was like, dude, this is awesome. And until like I started noticing bartenders just like being distraught at the end of the night. I'm like, what's up? They're like, dude, it was packed, it was crazy, but we don't make shit. I was like, really?
$10 in
He's
tips.
like, yeah, a lot of the Europeans, they don't tip. It's not a thing in Europe, apparently.
Well, no, and also they're college kids mostly too.
Yeah.
Like it's not just we're like saying the black thing. It's also like you don't want a bunch of college kids.
Yeah.
Because they're drinking in the parking lot, sneaking drinks in the bathroom.
Yeah.
And they're not buying it, and they're taking up space in the venue. They're being rowdy. Like
Yo,
it's,
I
you
always
gotta
thought-
see. You gotta see at the end of the night. I know you've seen this, maybe like at the local, but at the end of the night, usually at a lot of these college bars, there's cups, napkins, sometimes fucking condoms, or like, dude, we saw a couple tampons sometimes. Fucking nasty. I don't see tampons a lot, but it happens. Chicks are dancing, it falls out. Apparently, I don't know much about women, but we would always see there'd be 3 dozen, 4 dozen of the airplane bottle, plastic bottle. Like these kids, they're college kids, man. I get it. Like I want these bars to do well, but you're fucking with college kids. Like
Dude,
they're fucking broke.
Honestly, I don't even know how the fuck college kids are living out here now. Because when I was like 21, rent was, and I was paying a lot because I had like a master bedroom that was like 600 square feet, had like private balcony, and was overlooking the bay, and it was like $900 a month. And that was in like a 3-bedroom house. The other rooms were like $600, $700 a month or whatever. Now my friends who owns a place just like on the shitty part of Grand, like towards the freeway, he's charging for one single room in his townhouse like $1,500 a month.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Like, how the fuck are these college kids out here like
They
paying
room.
rent?
They room together.
sharing rooms?
I mean, I look at it like
fucking sucks,
I look at it
dude.
like this too. Like I mentioned in the chat that I went to the.
I almost forgot,
the-
man. Have the Black History Month. We out here. We out here.
for the culture. I went to the Korn and System of a Down concert at Viejas Arena at the college. SDSU, it's fucking nice.
Yeah,
It is fucking. That's the first time I was on that campus. I've had no reason to go over there. It's like nice. So when you're saying like how are these college kids like affording this stuff, it's like if they're already going to this college, their family has to have money, right?
No,
You don't think so? 'Cause- and every kid, think
No.
about it. Every fucking kid I saw on campus, like they didn't look poor at all.
Trust me, when you go on there, you know there's the difference between like the rich kids and like the working class kids. Like it's pretty obvious. The rich,
Really?
Yeah.
yeah.
And SDSU is
you
not
know-
like that nice,
and
like in
there's-
terms of schools.
And there's like Pell Grants and shit like that. Like dude, I didn't make enough money, or I didn't make enough money to pay for myself. So like through like grants and shit like that, it was all paid for me.
Really?
Yeah. So like yeah, I mean like you can get enough money through like grants and shit like that to be able to pay your tuition. It's the other shit that's a problem. That's where you
Yeah.
have to like
like
get
housing and like yeah.
well, like housing is included in it,
Yeah.
but like
Well,
I'm
if you're
talking,
living on campus though.
well, I mean, you get some like a stipend
Yeah.
for like rent and shit like
Gotcha.
that. It's not necessarily enough for what you need, but like that's when you have to get a job because you want to like be able to fucking go out with your friends and like
Yeah, sucking and farting and sucking.
Yeah.
I'm not here for education. I'm here to get my
Education.
dick wet.
Hell yeah, and
Get my butthole licked.
get as drunk as possible and have unprotected sex
Exactly.
as often as possible.
Make some
For
decisions
the culture.
for the culture, the
Hey, what
college
is-
culture.
What does that mean? What does that mean? Honestly, what does
What?
for the culture mean? I've heard it multiple times and I've never looked into it. What's that mean? Break it down.
Like for black people.
Yeah, like
Oh,
for the
community.
culture,
Straight
yeah,
up
for the
for
community.
black people.
No,
Okay.
it doesn't have to be black.
No,
people.
it's for us, by us.
yeah. I was about to say, are we talking FUBU here?
Like you can say for the culture, you'd be like, you know what I'm saying?
I
Yeah,
did. I
that's
said
true.
it on the
That's
mic
true.
once. Yeah, and I didn't get very good looks. I was like, for the culture, guys.
Wait,
And everybody-
what was the context though? You're like,
shit,
here's
man, I
this
just
little
screamed
Dirk for
shit
the
out on
culture.
mic. What'd you say?
Here's this little Dirk for the culture.
I don't know. I mean, the Korn concert is like the culture for you.
Yeah, that's the
also-
culture.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
the culture.
Oh, okay. So for the culture can be for different cultures.
Yeah, it didn't have to be just black people.
Yeah, you can say it
I
on the
didn't say it
jiu-jitsu
was.
mats.
Oh, okay.
By the
You
way,
said
were there any Jinko jean sightings at the
Yes.
Korn?
Really? They were dressed like.
Dude, I was gonna bring this up.
Hell
Holy
yeah.
shit.
That's dope, actually.
It's crazy how many people I saw, and this wasn't like a night off, and they were like, "Let's get dressed up like we used to in 1996." No, this was people that have not stopped dressing like they're at like a Slipknot concert.
I have
in
not seen anybody
1993.
like that ever. Like,
You'll maybe I don't know if you see. I haven't seen a lot of people like that too.
Yeah,
but
where
I
are
saw
they going? Like, are they going to what are some of the live music venues? Isn't there one like over in like
Casablanca.
like Soma or whatever?
Yeah,
over-
there's
Yeah,
Soma.
Soma.
There's a bunch of in
Yeah.
San Diego, but I don't think that new metal scene or whatever that is big. But I saw some characters. man.
Wait. So they're dressing like. Oh, wait, I don't know what a Slipknot person dresses
Dude,
like.
the big Junko jeans, the
with
chain
the straps
wallet.
and shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
maybe a
like
chain
you know
wallet.
the memes I post when
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like walking
Maybe a
into
cutoff
paparazzi,
shirt.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
and it's just like
A mohawk.
Yeah.
Like a tall joint. You know what I mean?
I saw.
or dreadlocks.
Yes, I saw a
okay.
lot of people with dreadlocks. A lot of people older than me, dude. Imagine that.
That makes me uncomfortable as fuck.
The bead chains. The
Yeah,
bead-
okay.
The
metal
beach chains, a lot of trench coats.
Oh wow, that's scary.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's I don't know. That's weird. I understand still appreciating the music, but if I was into the Grateful Dead, I wouldn't be dressing. I would take showers. and
Well, I
shit.
think these are just like true,
Not
true
wearing
fans.
moccasins.
A Grateful Dead show. I've never been to one, but like I remember the Grateful Dead was performing at San Diego State, and I was like at the Starbucks, like right across from campus. And dude, the people who show up to those are like straight up like from the hippie communes.
They're still on acid.
Yeah, dude, but it's
They
not
haven't
even,
stopped tripping
it's not,
since
it's not even
1968.
just that, dude. Like they're bringing like their kids with them who are like barefoot, like straight out of the hippie commune too.
That
Like
shit's annoying.
it's so fucking weird.
I could not name one Grateful Dead song.
Oh yeah, I couldn't.
Are there
maybe
any
if I
songs?
heard it.
Don't they just jam? for
I
like
don't
20
know.
hours.
I have no clue.
Well,
That's like Dave Matthews.
everybody just does like the dead dance while they're like,
Is that a thing, really?
I can't
yeah,
even
because they're all
name-
on acid and they're just like,
Is that the drug of choice for that
For
crowd?
sure.
For that culture?
Weed and acid, yeah.
For that
Weed
culture?
and acid.
Yeah.
I'm all about the culture now.
Hey, would you play Korn at in a set?
I do all the time.
Really?
Yeah,
You get a good
not just like a
response?
regular Korn song,
Well,
but they have like this Lowrider cover.
Uh-huh.
The song Lowrider.
Yeah.
They did a cover.
My friend. Oh,
Exactly.
really?
Korn did
Holy
a cover of
shit.
it. It's really cool.
You wouldn't drop a Korn song like a backyard?
I'm
like trying to
that
think of-
song. I might, but not like Freak on a Leash, shit like
Okay.
that. Yeah.
I was honestly trying to think of a Korn song. I couldn't like.
I couldn't name one.
Really? I mean, I
couldn't
go
hear
on
one in
for
my
days,
head.
but
You were
I
just
know.
at the concert, so
No, before that, man. This motherfucker's
yeah, dude.
doing this Monday
I'm
fucking
saying if you're a fan,
Take It Back Mondays, bro.
I'm saying if you're a fan and like you showed up to the concert, so you're obviously a fan.
Oh,
so
yeah,
you
yeah,
would
yeah,
know
yeah.
the music.
Do they
Yeah,
have an opener?
I'll drop Papa Roach. I drop Papa Roach all the time. You know.
Did Papa Roach only have like one album?
No, they have multiple albums. They just came out with a song. See, this is what I'm talking about. I always talk about this with people. Is like bands still do their thing. It's just us as individuals, we change over life, you know, and we get older and we stop listening to it. So Papa Roach still tours. Limp Bizkit still tours. They're doing amazing. Like they're still making money. It's just we don't listen to them
Is
anymore.
it like a nostalgia tour or is it like young people are listening?
It's both. Like they have young fans. Like I saw a lot of people at the Korn and System of a Down concert with their kids, which is kind of weird because that place got real smoky real quick.
We we should go to like one of the Backstreet Boys shows in Vegas together.
I'm not trying to hang out with a bunch of fucking old bats that are 32 years old.
Loose is
With that
loose.
old pussy, fucking 33 years
Hell
old,
yeah.
walking around.
You know the old bird would go to that show.
That aged
Hell
vagina.
yeah.
I don't think she would go.
No?
Find my wife there.
Hey, they'll
Yeah,
be desperate enough.
yeah, man. It was.
You're
it was
gonna
a fun
smoke
concert.
that in
Bro,
here?
no. I
For the
caught
culture?
myself.
Hey,
I was
man,
like, why
make
I pull
sure,
this out
make
and start
sure,
freaking it?
make sure
Like
you
I'm
freak it.
smoking
Yeah.
right now. I just caught myself. My bad. I'm 2 shots in. Man. It's the
For
morning.
the culture.
It's just coming. It's just coming out now. You can't stop it.
This guy's driving me home. Slow down on the shots, there, Bucko.
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh, I only had 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Hey,
what
I hope you
everyone
enjoy.
says.
I hope you enjoy that trolley hum.
I'll be driving the Ferrari.
Oh, true. Yeah, you just drive it.
Yeah, it's funny. I don't even know the names of songs now at all. Like I don't know. I mean, I know you guys do because you obviously
Not
DJ
even
shit.
not-
really.
bro, like these new artists. I
Yeah.
forget. I have to go by like the date I added.
It just keeps coming so
Yeah,
fast,
and
like
like
new
new
music
people.
all the time.
Yeah.
Even on Spotify, I'll go through my playlist and I don't even recognize the name or the artist. I just know I like the song because I put it on a random playlist, or not random, but it picks from what I listen to.
Yeah.
And then I just listen to that and I go, oh, I like that song. But I'm not memorizing the fucking.
We're getting old. We're getting old. That's just
Yeah.
a sign of age.
I just don't
you
have
know?
time. Like literally, like just play some good shit. I
Yeah,
don't
just play
know.
some good shit, man.
Whatever.
Play
Yeah,
some
I
good
like
shit.
everything. Whatever.
Back
Honestly,
in the
I-
day, like you had to go buy a CD, and
Yeah.
then like, oh, you know what I mean? Like I have to go buy the album, then listen to the whole album.
Dude,
By then, you know the songs, you know.
Yeah.
Now it's just one song. Dua Lipa.
That was
I
my.
don't know any of her songs. I know I like 2 of them.
Right. Yeah.
I don't
yeah.
know the name of
That
them.
was-
Levitate,
that was
don't
my-
start now.
Thank you.
That was my favorite day of the week, dude. When I would get my paycheck on Wednesdays, and I would go to Tower Records and I would just buy like 2 or 3 CDs.
Hell yeah.
See, you're from the Bay, right?
Yeah.
So you guys had Tower Records.
Yep.
We had the Warehouse.
We had Warehouse too.
Yeah, we
Oh,
had
really?
that one as well.
Yeah.
Nice.
And there was one other one too that was big. I can't remember.
But
that was a nationwide one.
Amoeba, Rasputin.
Oh, Amoeba.
Rasputin.
Yeah.
Rasputin
Amoeba and
was huge.
Rasputin,
It's still
yeah.
there. I think Rasputin's still there.
Fucking boomer talk. I love it. Remember 1997?
But
Hey, next
Amoeba,
episode we're gonna bring our vinyl collection.
But Amoeba and Rasputin were like the indie
Yeah.
record
Yeah.
stores. That's where you would go to get like all like every dude like pushing out of their trunk trying to get you to buy like tapes and CDs had their fucking shit like in
Yep.
For sure.
Rasputin.
Did you guys hear about that Neil Young and Joe Rogan?
Yeah, hilarious.
I can't even name one Neil Young song. I thought it was like Horse with No Name, but I looked it up, but that's not his song.
What?
I don't.
Not even about the political. Sorry, because obviously we don't give a fuck. But like, just the actual like logistics of what he's saying. And so there was a bunch of comments, because I can't name a Neil Young song, but it's not my era, of course. It's not our era. But underneath was like, he's at 24 gold album, 60, and then someone, the comment right underneath was like, yeah, he has 20 million plays on Spotify total. And it's like,
Yeah.
Joe Rogan has 20 million a week. No one gives a fuck
Isn't
about
that
Neil Young.
crazy
Like,
how streaming has just changed everything? Where it's like
Right,
Joe
killing
Rogan. I'm so used to. There was a time on YouTube where someone got 100 million views and they like celebrated.
yeah.
Now Joe
Dude,
Rogan.
go to some videos. It's like 1 billion fucking views.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
crazy.
some of them are stupid. Some of them are like the frog singing, like it's an animated like video.
Yeah.
It's fucking 2 billion views.
Well,
no
dude,
problem.
Dude, there's what's that Baby Shark song?
Baby
Yeah, yeah.
Shark.
That company is from, I think it's from South Korea, and I was watching like a Vice episode about it, and all they do is they have these like content creators and people who search for other content online that they'll buy up, and they essentially just churn out shit left and right, and then when one hits, they start doing like remixes and like all kinds of shit for it, and then they sell like merchandise. So like if you looked at like the Baby Shark, they have like hundreds of remixes to Baby Shark, and all of them have like hundreds of millions of views.
Well,
Well,
they
that,
have
that's
toys now. They
the.
have Baby Shark toys.
Yeah.
You guys ever download or just look because it's kind of interesting, but YouTube Kids because it's not. It's actually not the same. I mean, it's the same like looking and everything, but it's a different platform.
Bro.
So they don't get like other shit funneled.
Yeah,
to
yeah.
them.
Have I
other-
downloaded YouTube?
Yeah, because
Kids?
well, I
Fuck
just
no.
heard about
Ain't
this.
nobody got time for no fucking
I know,
cartoons.
but here's what's well, it's not just cartoon. It's crazy because those videos all have like billions of views,
Really?
and what happens is people just hand their kid the iPad,
Yeah,
and the kid doesn't even know how to skip, and they're just watching and watching and watching.
we can upload our show.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
we can do a cartoon version of it.
The
So anyway, I was shitting in this girl's mouth.
mom's in the kitchen washing dishes. It goes from Baby Shark in the back room to like Dom talking about Hennessy. Honey, what are you watching with the kids? I don't know, man.
Kids 1 hour later, like for the culture.
Mommy, let's do it for the culture.
Smoking a fake black and mild.
Yeah, the whole kids YouTube shit. That's crazy. My nieces and nephew watch. I forget this guy's name, but he's like really into tractors, and he's like this goofy dude. I wish I knew his name. People with kids watching and listening right now probably know who he is, but he just goes to a farm and like talks to the animals, and his videos are really like done really well. But billions,
that was
and billions.
that was
of
literally
views.
an SNL sketch. Mark Wahlberg talks to farm animals.
Oh yeah, I actually remember that. So kids YouTube. That's dude.
I mean, the highest making YouTube channel is a kids channel. It's that he's a kid that reviews toys. He's
Yeah.
like 11 years old. Yeah.
Or parents just get footage of their kids playing with toys and then put it on YouTube, and kids watch that, which I totally get.
Yeah.
Like, I always watch these tech videos of DJs like messing with their gear. I'm
Yeah.
like,
Dude, imagine having a kid and having him watch some other kid open up a toy that he wants.
But
You know how
I
annoying that
do
would
the
be?
same shit though. Like before I buy anything,
Yeah.
I watch like 50 fucking
Yeah, but the
reviews.
problem is kids see everything and they want it. So
Yeah,
you don't
yeah,
want
whatever.
you don't want to show them anything.
well, then we'll have a channel of kids opening up just cheap toys that are on sale.
There you go.
So
That
then
we
the kids
made.
are like, "Mommy, can you buy this?" And I'll be like, "I already
Dude,
got it. It's coming in the
so-
mail."
My brother has 2 kids, so they got Disney Plus, and he's like, so they release like
I got Disney Plus.
Yeah, me
Fuck them
too.
kids. Sorry.
I got the login, but so they release like kids movies or for like the $20 or whatever dollars before you can like actually stream it like normal. And he's like they don't know how to like go through it yet and like try to like pick their own movie, you know. So like my brother and his wife are the ones that have to do it, but they'll go to daycare, and then all the kids are talking about whatever the movie is that you have to purchase.
Fuck.
And so then when they come home, it's like he's like, we can't like keep saying
Yeah,
no.
yeah,
Like you gotta eventually pay like the $20.
And they don't even understand why they can't watch it.
Yeah,
you know? So it's like
exactly.
a punishment. Like, oh, you guys can't watch it.
And they don't want to be like left out, like, because all the
Yeah,
other kids
yeah.
can talk about it. You
Damn.
know,
Yeah,
like there was always that one kid in school who like wasn't allowed to watch TV.
yeah.
Or that
That was
one
me.
kid that
That
was
was you.
that didn't celebrate Christmas.
Yep.
Parents didn't celebrate Christmas. I was like, that
Always had
sucks.
that. Yeah, we always say even when I remember even the Jewish kids would still celebrate, you know, like quote unquote celebrate because
Hanukkah.
I think it was but they'd celebrate Christmas, like not have a full on thing, but they you go to their house, they still have a tree or whatever.
Yeah.
I think that was trying to like include.
Yeah, so
them with-
motherfuckers don't kill you.
Wow.
But yeah, they were trying to like get included, with the other kids, so you don't
Yeah.
feel like same thing. You don't feel left out.
Well, I mean,
the group.
my dad was Catholic, grew up Catholic, so we had a Christmas tree and did all the Hanukkah shit too.
Yeah.
So we doubled up.
I just took my Christmas
Do you
tree
get
down yesterday.
Wow, really?
Yeah,
That's,
it's-
What'd you say? What'd you say?
I just took that thing down yesterday.
Oh
That's
shit!
crazy.
I didn't
You're
even.
one of
I
those.
haven't even put up a tree yet at my place.
I
saw one in the alley like a few days ago. Somebody had just tossed it. The thing was dead as fuck.
I had a friend leave one up like all year.
Yeah.
I
Hey,
get
if it looks good, it looks good.
Yeah,
Keep
he
it
was
up.
like, bro, it's Christmas every day in this bitch.
dude. I get it though,
Christmas
especially
for the culture.
especially if you live in an apartment. Like you don't want to like take that shit downstairs, drag it to the fucking alley.
I do.
like-
I don't want to see that all year.
And you get the
Sorry.
pine needles everywhere.
Oh, mine's fake.
Oh.
Yeah,
No, that doesn't even
I
count.
bought that like 3 years ago.
You
Yeah,
just,
it was
you
well
just
worth
fold
it.
it up like an umbrella and put it in the attic.
Basically, and
That's
it
cool.
looks perfectly new. And then I buy a couple wreaths, around Christmas and put it under, and so you can smell the tree. But
I like your vibe.
Honestly,
I like your vibe. bro.
living alone and like not having to celebrate Christmas or anything like that is the single greatest thing. I see people like laboring to get all their shit up, and I'm like, just.
I
sitting
felt
there,
kind of
oh,
bad
thank
because my
God.
sister came to visit me, and I there's nothing Christmas in my crib.
yeah, socks hanging up on
Those are just the jizz socks, though.
it's like sitting on the curtain and stuck to it.
She's like, can't open it up. It's stuck together.
Like the tree's the least of your worries. You need a fucking vacuum.
Oh, stop it.
Yeah, but I that's what I noticed. I was like, damn, I've never bought a tree or put any kind of decorations.
It's a
up to be on
hassle.
my own.
It is
fucking
a hassle.
Good, man. Don't fall for the trap.
Yeah, I was like, man, fuck that.
Or buy one that like Scoop has and buy it like right now.
No,
like,
don't
far
even
away.
do that.
No,
But yeah, but it's like for but it's like for what? Like I don't
Honestly, be Jewish.
Yeah.
all you need is one little thing. That's it.
Do y'all get gifts though?
What was that?
Did y'all give gifts on Hanukkah?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They give like 12, right? Each day. 8.
No shit.
I don't know how many kids are we talking. 1.5?
No, I mean, like-
one of the
The fucking each day of Hanukkah. How
Yeah.
many days? Hanukkah.
8 crazy
8?
nights.
Yeah.
So you get
crazy
8
nights.
gifts?
Yeah.
What'd you get last year?
Nothing.
I mean, we're
Alex,
adults
like, be
now.
Jewish. You don't get
listen to
shit.
kids.
Yeah, we, like
I thought-
I literally so like for Christmas, like I'll usually buy like every family member like one gift, and then like my mom would be like, set up an Amazon list of like whatever you want. But I'm old as fuck, so it's like give me a new fucking like kitchen knife.
Yeah, for sure. My mom bought me kitchen knives for Christmas.
Yeah, like literally, I was like, give me a carving knife. I bought a smoker for myself so I can fucking
you got a
cut some-
smoker?
Yeah,
Oh hell yeah, I'm coming over, fool. We gotta-
you're not invited. No.
You gotta be Jewish, dog. You
The
gotta be
smoker's legit though.
It is.
I haven't even given it a practice run yet. So if you guys want to do it, let me know. We can probably
I don't know shit
we can
about
probably even
smoking.
just bring it over right over here and fucking.
It has to be outside, right?
No, we can do it right in here.
I don't know. I don't know what a smoker is. I don't even know what that is. It like an air fryer? But for men.
It's like a barbecue, basically.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's like a barbecue, but you're cooking at like a low temperature,
Yeah.
and you're putting like wood pieces of wood in there, so you get like the smoke flavor.
My friend
got it.
does that. He's really, really into that shit. He lives in Vegas. He does that. So he'll do like he'll do something all night, like literally
I see,
like
like, with tomahawk
24
steaks and
hours and shit, which is awesome. It tastes great. I don't have time for that shit.
Yeah, dude. People,
Like-
they're,
But I mean,
they're
You know what
setting
also
their-
tastes great? Chick-fil-A. Let's be honest.
But I
here.
mean, like, you don't have to watch it all 24 hours. So
I know, but like he gets up in the middle
Yeah,
of the night.
you
and
gotta
shit.
set your alarm
Oh,
because you gotta like
wow.
spritz it with like
Yeah,
apple cider
yeah,
and shit
exactly.
like that.
Maybe for Thanksgiving or Christmas, that'd
But-
be a good idea. But for everyday shit, like,
Well, no,
hey, you guys
yeah,
want to
you're
come
not-
over
you're
for
not-
lunch
yeah.
Wednesday next
but-
week?
Yeah, you're not doing. It's for like cookouts and shit like that. You're not
did it
like.
take you? Did it taste unique, Love?
Yeah, no,
It
it's
has
really
unique-
good. I mean, like we had ribs and no
It's
joke,
barbecue. Everybody,
falling.
yeah,
off
everybody
of the
likes
fucking-
barbecue, right?
It's like what do you like? Not a deep fryer, but it's
like an air fryer.
the one that makes like stews and soups.
Slow
Crock pot?
cooker?
crock pot.
Crock
yeah.
pot?
crock pot. It's like a crock pot.
Well, yeah,
but-
anything you cook at like a low and slow temperature.
Yeah, you just pour Hennessy. You can do whatever you want.
I mean,
But hey, Ash the blunt.
honestly, I've used Hennessy when prepping ribs before.
For sure. Wait, what?
Yeah,
You have
That's a
Hennessy at
thing?
your house?
I feel like a lot of people cook with Hennessy, right?
I mean any liquor. Yeah, I mean
Yeah.
I didn't have any.
culture does. This is my new word, bro. I got fucking my
We-
hood pass is on
we-
fire right now.
So I didn't have a smoker before. So if I was doing ribs, I would just cook them most of the way in the oven, and I would basically like steam it. So you put it in like a sheet, and then you put a little water in there, and then you cover it with some foil, and you put all like the brown sugar and seasonings on it, and then sometimes I would pour like a little like whiskey in there, a little Hennessy, whatever I had.
Yeah, one for
What,
the
what, for the
homies.
dead, for the dead homies?
Next, cooking with Alex.
That's interesting. Very
I feel like
interesting.
that bottle is just meant to be held like that.
It is.
I know,
dog.
right?
And then when it's empty, you hold it like this. I seen it.
That's when shit's going south in the club.
But if you think about it, like, you know, think of other bottles like Ciroc or what, you know, whatever, Jameson. None of them are really shaped like that. It's really meant to be held.
The
like,
top
It's a brown bagging bottle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Right there. Bomb.
Funny.
I remember Club AD here in San Diego. It was open for a hot minute, but they started out like wanting to be like house music and EDM, and then it slowly, you know, the culture got a hold of it. And then
I feel like the music was changing then too.
You're not supposed to use it that way. See, you're being derogatory when you say it that way.
these fucking cultures.
The fucking culture.
This culture's ruining.
They took it.
They took it. They took my culture.
They took it from us.
So we started doing hip hop and shit. It was a good crowd, but I just watched these guys at a table once, and I think they had Hennessy or they had like a comped bottle, but I saw within an hour one dude tip it back and it was done, and he's like this, and he held it upside down. He's like, "Oh, it's all gone," and I was like, "Oh, that sucks." Like, I'm always just looking, I'm DJing and like seeing, you know, who's finishing their bottles, who's getting new bottles, shouting them out on the mic, and then I see him passing around the same bottle for 45 minutes, just holding it, just like for the clout. It's all gone.
Yeah, it's for the
liquor's
gram.
all
What do you-
gone.
That's why.
And they keep doing it, and each dude's putting his mouth on it, like figuring out that it's empty, but still holding it because they don't want it. Bottles cost money.
That's not for the clout. That's so they can keep the table.
That's a good point.
That
right
is the
there.
clout.
Same, I guess same thing. Yeah.
Having the table's the clout. But I think it was like a comped bottle, and these motherfuckers just passing this empty bottle
bottle,
around for like
that's crazy.
45 minutes.
That's sad.
And I'm sitting there be like, it's sad. It's
That's
like,
sad.
fuck, just drop the bottle. Get a new one.
Yeah.
Honestly,
new
though,
one,
there's
yeah.
nothing worse than when you go get that early bottle service at like 10 or 11 or whatever, and then like you're not gonna get another one because one, you're already drunk, two, it's super expensive, and they're like, all right, you got to go.
Yeah, they're like, oh, you guys want another bottle? I'm like, no, we're good. They're like, okay, well, we have someone else trying to get this table, so get out.
So all of
here,
a sudden you're like back in with all the other proles.
I don't even feel. I don't even feel comfortable like holding a empty glass.
Yeah.
I just gotta like, just put it down.
Yeah, I don't like
I'm gonna
that
be
either.
that dude.
Yeah.
And I like ice, but I heard like just eating your ice is kind of like lame.
What?
In club etiquette.
I
with an
feel like
empty
it's.
drink.
I feel like it's kind of.
Like, oh, this nigga broke. He eating ice. Get another drink if you thirsty.
Dom's like, what?
At this point, fuck them. I don't give a shit.
I like the ice.
I'm out
It's
here.
cool.
I'm out here fighting hangovers.
Fuck 'em. I don't
trying
care.
to flex, maybe.
what I want
don't
over
know.
here.
I never heard that. Shit.
The one thing you can just keep doing so that they don't boot you though is just start ordering fucking drinks from your server.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the
super-
way to do
Or
it.
sometimes.
You
Yeah,
can do
sometimes,
that?
yeah.
I didn't think you could do that. That's
Yeah, you keep ordering drinks, but they're going to figure it out because, you know, they're like, all right, so what's up? Your bottle's empty. Do you want another bottle? And you say no, and they're like,
When was the last time you got bottle service though? I mean, I can't even remember. It's been years.
like actually me purchased or just been in the section.
yeah, just been, you know, like
Been in the section. It was kind of recent.
Really?
But before that, it's been a while.
because it definitely before COVID. but like,
probably my friend's bachelor party, like fucking like 7 years ago in
Yeah.
Tahoe. I think was the last time I
damn,
got
mine
bottle
was,
service.
I purchasing bottle service. I think I purchased bottle service like twice, and it was like when I first started DJing because I was stupid. I was like, "Will this get me booked?" If I spent $1,000, it did some places. The last time I was in bottle service somewhere was my boy Curtis, Benny Man, in Texas with 50 Cent. I don't know how we did it. I'm not trying to fucking for the clout, but I had a homie as a manager. He's like, yeah, you guys go sit with 50. I was like, cool, man. We went over there, and they left like 10 minutes later. Left so many bottles of a champagne. I was like, okay, I'll take it.
Hell yeah.
But-
That's when those dudes would get paid for an appearance and they don't even want to be there, and so they show up like
50 Cent was all about it. That
Was he?
motherfucker, yeah, he was a great performer. He had the microphone in his hand the whole time at his table. They were like, do you want to go on stage? He's like, fuck that. I'm going to stay at the table with my culture. That didn't sound right. Sorry, that didn't sound
This is the
right.
wrong show.
He's like, yo,
Damn it, I'm pushing it.
When
I'm
are they
pushing
going to play some corn here?
Right?
What about my culture?
Yeah. No, he's a great performer, man. Like it was cool. Now I know why like some of like the old like 90s like not even R&B and hip hop, but like even rock, they're still performing and still touring is cuz they're putting it out there, man. They're
talented as fuck.
Yeah,
I don't
and-
think people realize like how even just if you see somebody just talking on camera, you know, like I don't know, like when they're just speaking in an interview and it's very like it's put together. They're not annoying or however it is. That's fucking talent.
Yeah.
Dude. That's really hard to do.
And I think we take it for granted because we don't see the artists that gave up because they're gone. We forgot about them. But seeing like, you know, Korn and System of a Down and those lead singers, Jonathan Davis is 51, I believe. and he's on stage with his man titties going crazy. Like
He's fat.
he gained some. Yeah,
I mean, Bruce Springsteen's still out there rocking like hour and a half, 2 hour shows.
exactly. And you think in your mind like, oh, people just like him because of his old music, but it's like, no, he's a good performer. He's old, but he's out there like,
Yeah, he's
putting on a
not
show.
mailing it in or anything like that.
Who's the old lesbian from the 70s rock group?
Fleetwood Mac.
Joan
No.
Jett.
Aerosmith.
Steven Tyler.
Steven Tyler, that dude. Yeah. I mean, he's like in his late 70s and he's running around stage and shit.
Yeah, same shit, man. Like I don't know how they're doing it.
I mean, it's
but-
crazy watching. Like he was doing like what is it? Dude looks like a lady in like the, was that the 70s or whatever. Was it the
That
80s
was
or the 70s?
Mrs. Doubtfire soundtrack.
Yeah,
probably.
and then he was doing like 80s and early 90s like power ballads and shit like that.
Killing it.
Like, dude. And then,
Oh, yeah, Armageddon, right?
Armageddon.
Yeah.
Don't want to close my eyes. Don't want to close my eyes.
Boomer time.
I was about to drop the beat, boy. I was just waiting for the moment.
I
was
miss you,
like,
babe.
holy shit.
And I
Boomer
don't want to
Bros.
miss a thing.
What was the other one with Alicia Silverstone in it?
Oh, shit. I
know what
forgot
you're
about
talking
her.
about.
Holy
Is
fuck.
that crazy?
Clueless? Was that? No. Was it Clueless?
No, that was the movie. She was Alicia Silverstone and Liv Tyler were both in the music video.
Dog, shut the fuck up. You're the same age as me. Oh, these are old references.
No, it is because I haven't heard the Clueless, and I just it popped up in my
Don't
head.
deny
Like,
it.
that's old.
Don't deny your old culture, dog.
That's old.
By the way, it's crazy if you watch Clueless because Paul Rudd has not fucking aged in like.
Bro, he's a fucking vampire.
There's a couple of people like that, right? Like, Tom Cruise is similar.
I mean,
yeah.
finally, one who's starting to show is what's his name? Fucking from the Matrix.
Keanu
Keanu
Keanu Reeves. Yeah.
Yeah, he started growing his beard to like kind of like cover up how old he is. Because I saw him like I think he shaved it recently, and I was like, ugh.
Dude, I mean, I know we were talking about, but I watched the new Matrix, dude. All these people that are old as fuck, like redoing these old movies, it's just getting sad, dude.
Yeah, it is.
Especially like trying to watch the action, dude. It's just not like it's just fucking sad.
Still want to see Jackass.
I'm seeing it today at 3:45.
Are
wanna
you?
go?
Really?
Yeah.
I got a haircut at 2:30. We can do that.
Yeah.
Nah, man, cause y'all fuck with my mat time. I'm already upset because I couldn't go this morning. And
My
now,
mat time.
and now I was like, fuck it, I'll go at 4:30. And now you talk about a movie at 3. It's fucking my shit up, man.
All right.
What are you doing? You're drinking Hennessy. You're fucking with your own mat time.
You know what he's doing?
2 shots.
Hey, I'm gonna tell Jocko you're showing up on the fucking mats with Hennessy on your breath. The fuck is this? You just got caught.
Oh, I just got caught, Mr. Oh, I'm gonna just go and do gig commando.
I forgot my chonies,
This
bro.
motherfucker, bro, showed up to the match with no underwear.
Last time I do that,
Balls
though, my
swinging.
shit was getting caught everywhere, bro.
Good. I was
The
like,
head
this
caught a couple
motherfucker.
elbows. I'm like,
He was like, hey, relax. I was like, what's wrong? He's like, bro, I don't have any underwear on. I was like, are you serious? He's like, yeah. I was like, oh, Shorty, what are you doing?
That's how you end up. That's how you end up with some doo-doo stains on there.
that's what I was afraid of.
Yeah, for sure.
Jackass at 3:45 if you want to go to it.
Wait,
Chula Vista AMC.
So that's
I might go.
who's in that? It's all the same
all the original
characters.
Same characters.
Is Bam in that? Because I know there was that whole
No.
beat,
Nah,
right?
no.
Are they going to CGI done in there?
Oh fuck yeah! I forgot he passed.
Damn,
away.
Alex.
But he wasn't in the last one either, right? I don't think.
No, I think he was in the.
no, he wasn't the last one. Because they did I think they did
Like a tribute.
tribute to him in the last one. I think.
Didn't he got what 5 concussions filming this? Johnny Knoxville, right?
This
Yeah,
one?
but I
Yeah.
don't know. They're
Dude,
really going heavy in the paint on the promotion on this shit.
Yeah.
Like they're
Because
like
no one cares
But
anymore. We've
they're-
seen it.
yeah,
all.
Because
exactly.
it's the last run.
they're
Yeah.
like this
Is
is
it
the
the last
wildest one. I'm like,
Okay.
come on, fam. You can't. What more can you
Dude,
do?
there
Like,
were
I see
two-
the previews. It's looking pretty wild.
There were 2 incidents in like some of the older ones that like really made me like, damn, this is brutal. There's the one where Johnny Knoxville got knocked out by Butterbean in the
Yeah.
store.
oh, that's old. Holy shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I watched
Yeah.
that and like you can tell like when they start getting really concerned, like they're not laughing anymore. They're just like, dude, this isn't good. And like even Johnny Knoxville's like trying to make it light, and he's like, is Butterbean okay? But like he's like still loopy as fuck. And then the other one was when they did like the riot control shit, and they were doing like the beanbag from the guns.
Oh, I remember
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
And so like they were all like bitching out, and Johnny Knoxville was like, well, fuck it, if I do it, like you have to do it. So they all went in there, and like, dude, they were all just like on the ground, and then they did the beanbag, and like they showed his stomach, and it was just like completely fucking black and blue. I'm like, dude, these motherfuckers are like really fucking their shit
Yeah, I
up.
remember that one where it's some sport where they got like this big hook
I know what you're
glove,
talking about. Yeah.
and they were launching oranges from them.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
They
what,
hit
that's
them.
like the Brazilian. That's like big in Brazil,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, dog, that shit was pretty. That shit.
And they really throw
they
that
were-
shit.
Yeah, that shit's like 100 miles.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
plus an
Because
hour.
those courts that they play that on are huge because
Huge,
it's
yeah.
because you're just throwing it at such a fucking fast pace.
I forgot about that sport. What a weird, like,
Yeah.
small little sport. I don't. Yeah.
It's
What
like
the fuck
basically
was
like
that?
a
Yeah.
weird racquetball.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
kind of like modified Brazilian.
How do you even
racquetball.
get it? I mean, I guess you got to live in Brazil, but like, how do you even, where do you start doing that?
Play
It's kinda
against
cricket
sports.
here. Playing against sports.
I feel like that's the only place that would have. I don't even know what you call that. Well, scooper.
It's like cricket is
Yeah,
so
it was
popular.
like somewhat a K. I
Yeah,
think.
cricket's huge.
Yeah,
in
Cricket's
the
huge,
whole
but like
world.
we don't even. I don't know one
Appar-
cricket guy.
Apparently, they have a cricket team at my old high school.
Really?
Yeah.
That's some bougie ass
Which one's
shit.
cricket?
Yeah.
That's one with like
Well, it's
the
not.
metal
It's,
bar.
it's not because of that.
on the
It's
ground
because
and,
there's a
like,
huge.
yeah,
there's
It's almost
a-
like golf, but
there's a
like
huge
with a
Indian
mallet.
No.
population.
You're thinking of croquet.
Oh, never mind.
what's cricket?
Wrong.
Cricket is the one that's kind of like baseball.
Yeah,
What's the one with the dudes, white dudes on horses and
Polo.
that's
Polo.
polo. That's the rich people one.
Yeah, that's that Tommy Hill nigga shit right
Yeah,
there.
Tommy Hill, nigga. Not Tommy
real
Hill, nigga.
Damn, I don't even notice that.
My boy said, he's like, bro, I thought I said Tommy Hill, nigga. That does. Like, babe, look at the shirt.
You wearing that to your gigs with your tracksuit?
I don't know. I might for the culture.
They might not even notice.
They wouldn't even know. No one
I
noticed.
didn't.
Hey,
I
just-
didn't notice.
Just show up with a do-rag, the Hennessy, and a Black and Mild in your ear. And
I'm gonna stop saying for the culture on the mic. I was getting too many weird looks. I was probably using it wrong.
Probably. If you're using it like you're using it now, it's definitely wrong.
just
I might be
just
putting
yell
it on
out
thick,
for the
though.
culture, and then for the culture, and then just sniff some cocaine off the fucking.
For the culture.
I feel like you could yell like do a kickflip for the culture, and that would make sense. You know
Oh,
what I mean?
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
for the
yeah,
culture.
yeah.
For the Tony Hawk culture.
Yeah,
It's all about how you say it.
He's looking old too, Tony Hawk.
Yeah, I heard.
so,
I heard. Didn't he stop doing vert?
probably.
Oh,
I
he
mean,
stopped doing vert a while ago. Yeah.
It was not that long ago.
He just did a 720 or a 540. Like I don't know.
Bro,
what was that?
540
like
is
a
not
year
even
ago.
that much.
Honestly, you read.
When you're 60,
a 540 is not even.
when you're 30 feet
You
in the
can't
air,
even
you're
drop in on a
60.
30-foot
Bro,
vert
I
ramp,
can't
bro.
even do a 540 stand.
Nah, that was a 270.
That was a 180. Yo, the only thing that popped in my mind was the N64 game, 1080.
That game was-
Oh, that game was
fucking
I just
legit.
remember Tony Hawk did a 1080. I mean, yeah, I know he's like 93
Was it
or whatever.
no? Was it
but
1080 or was it 900?
I
Yeah.
don't think anyone.
Who
said
did
it.
it?
I think someone did 1080 recently.
on a skateboard for sure.
Last
Oh,
couple
wow.
years.
So
yeah.
now he just did a 540.
Whatever happened to like competitive rollerblading, like the
It's still a-
inline. It was inline skating or
Yeah,
whatever.
inline
That's
skate,
funny.
It's popular like in Europe and stuff.
No, it's in the States too. It's just not as big as it was, but I watched a Vice documentary on it.
Is it? It's not even in the X Games anymore, though, is it?
Is it not? I don't know.
K2s, baby.
the
So
K2.
K2 skate,
Dom, did you roller skate?
very minimal.
I'm sorry, inline
Rollerblade?
skate.
Yeah.
Roller
Very
skate.
minimal.
Dom had the like the four. What are the four wheels? Just a
Skates.
regular
That's roller
roller
Oh,
skate.
skate.
this
Roller
yeah,
skates.
roller
Dom
skate.
does. He's doing the disco, like that shit.
Yeah.
That
Oh,
black
the
dude with his
culture.
draws that goes like that.
Yeah.
That shit's dope.
There was a girl on TikTok. You know when you're scrolling through TikTok, you just run into
Yeah.
some random ass video. There was this girl and she'd like skate super fast up to something, and then it would cut the camera, and then she'd have her arms in the skates, and then she's doing like all these funny.
Oh,
ass
wow.
tricks,
Oh hell yeah.
like off somebody's face, like, and then cuts back, and she's like, Shit was
Yo, I
so
get
funny.
hella anxiety when I'm on TikTok, dude.
It's too much
It's
coming
so
at you,
much
right?
Shit.
It's a lot.
Like this is my time. Like I think I'm just gonna stick with Instagram, and when my shit gets deleted, I'm just gonna put me in the coffin. I'm done.
Well, then
Well, like,
watching-
what's coming after? Something's coming after TikTok, and then Instagram's going to be like nothing.
Yeah, I don't
that's
know,
true.
man. Well, you heard that Facebook, like they didn't gain any new followers like last month.
yeah.
Yeah, which is like the first time ever.
People,
Really?
yeah, because it's not even worth making fake accounts anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
all
That's
fake
all it
account.
was. Yeah, they're like, oh, we've got like 17 billion users. You're like, there's not even that many fucking people.
Yeah. Legit, like straight up, yeah. And like that, people don't realize that all these fucking, it doesn't matter what social media, they're like, oh, no fake account. They like the fake accounts.
Yeah.
It boosts their numbers.
Well,
Yep.
it's the same. It's the same thing with like streaming shit. Like even when they talk about like the Joe Rogan numbers or whatever, like those numbers are so goddamn
A lot
juiced
of
by
fake,
like.
yeah.
All the EDM artists, they've all been caught like inflating their numbers, their
But it's-
Facebook likes, and all
It's
that.
not even
shit.
just that too. It's like numbers. You get like a bunch of views because people log off and they log back on. They go onto different accounts. They go onto different computers or whatever it is. Like you just get more. It's not like it's not like a like radio or TV ratings where you have an outside source that's like gauging how many people are actively, actually watching a show. It's just like, dude, it's designed to like go to advertisers and be like, yo, we've got millions of views here, blah blah blah. Like throw your shit on our platform so you can advertise your product. That's all it is.
For sure.
It's like when Facebook was juicing the video numbers.
Yeah,
I
I mean,
remember
YouTube's
that.
doing it right now where, now if you're on like desktop or whatever, you can scroll over the video and it starts playing, but there's no audio. Well, now that if you watch 2 seconds of that, it counts as a view. It's like,
Wow.
that's not a
Fuck.
fucking view.
On my
Come
TV,
now.
you can scan over it and it'll play the sound too.
Dude,
That's not a view,
Yeah, it's not a
bro.
view, but you can
Yeah.
watch a lot of it.
I
just
know.
on
I've
that.
done that. I watched like a minute or
Yeah,
two.
me too.
but,
Like,
So
I'm not gonna-
Haters.
So-
I'm not gonna give you that one
Face-
view. I'm just gonna watch the fucking thumbnail.
Facebook was basically trying to like encroach on YouTube's territory for videos.
Yeah,
And
I don't see that happening.
They told they already gave up on it, but this is like a few years ago, and they told all of their like paying advertisers or whatever, and all like the like news organizations and shit like that. They're like, we're transitioning to video, so you're gonna want to change your business model. And they were showing them like, here's the numbers we already have for like views and blah blah blah. So like they were firing like journalists and editors and blah blah blah, and they were hiring like camera people, like video editors, like content creators, like all kind of shit like that. And so they basically like spent a ton of money reorganizing their business. And then it turned out that Facebook was just like faking the numbers. It was like you were saying, it was like, dude, like 1 second counted as like a full view.
Yeah. It's bullshit.
I don't think we realize how shady these big companies are. I know this sounds obvious, but it's like, after a while, it's like these motherfuckers are shady as shit. Fucking Zuckerberg.
Super shady.
Baby
Well, I mean,
back ribs,
what was that? The
whatever it's
biggest
called.
loss ever? That was yesterday. Yeah, it was yesterday. Biggest loss
What'd
in
they
single
lose?
day stock market loss ever. Facebook.
26%.
Yeah,
I think
it's
it was.
huge. Yeah.
Yeah, Netflix.
What was it? 130, almost 130 billion dollars.
But aren't they not cracking down? But isn't the government doing something where they're like?
It's
bringing
actually part of
everything
it's
back down?
Apple's fault. Oh, not their fault, but like Apple changed how they do advertising. Super whatever. But they changed the way they like you don't get advertised to the same way, so the ads don't come through the same way. Most people have, well, not most, but half people have iPhones, so it's harder to run ads. So then their revenue went down. And then people see that, and then they're not getting any users all of a sudden, even though I'm sure people have been, like, we're all users, but what am I on Facebook? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, straight up.
straight, like, who's
I
on
haven't
Facebook?
been on Facebook in a while.
Yeah, exactly. So,
You just gotta stay on Facebook long enough to make sure the old people don't go on to Instagram.
right? Yeah.
Yo, I'm still here. Don't leave.
Only, we're good.
Although the ads on Facebook are better than anywhere else, like, targeted. I don't know why
Yeah.
people hate targeted ads. I prefer targeted
Dude,
ads.
I don't like targeted ads when I didn't ask for it.
No, I
when
lo-
I'm having a conversation
Well,
with
that's
my
what makes it a
friends.
target.
I
I
love.
thought you had to search for it.
I mean, you
know what
probably
Or
did at
search
some
something
point.
similar.
You just say it and your phone fucking hears you.
That's
I just
scary.
wish there was a button that said like, so I bought my in-ear monitors and I searched and did a bunch of research.
Yeah, I bought
and
it.
shit.
Stop showing me shit.
Yeah.
And then a button that said like I already bought this because now I'm seeing all these like useless or something that goes along with what you bought. You
that's
know?
that's a good call.
I
yeah.
keep on getting like ads for fucking like smoker covers for like the smoker I bought, and it's like it came with one. I don't fucking need.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
See, so
This
that would be
one's
smart.
waterproof, brother.
Something.
What the fuck do you think is came with?
brother.
So you
This
haven't
wasn't
used
some
that.
cheap Chinese knockoff.
Oh,
You haven't
this
used
is
it
real
yet,
shit.
Alex? You
What was
haven't
that?
used it yet?
No, I mean it's a commitment, dude. I just like ordered some wood online that got delivered recently. So
Oh,
I'm,
wow.
I'm,
I
I'm
just can't
gearing up
see you
for
in the
it.
parking lot just smoking.
Look at his beard, bro.
Wait, why a parking lot?
You have a balcony?
No, but there's like an area in
the
the
front?
complex.
Hold on, Alex. You realize you're gonna have to leave your apartment to use this thing,
And
right?
go downstairs.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you might
yeah.
have to go downstairs.
You got to carry it down there.
Yeah,
All
it,
right.
it comes apart.
Nah, I don't see it
Okay.
happening, man. I don't see it. Let me know what it does. I want some chicken.
He's gonna invite us. He's gonna invite us, and then be like, "Hey, can you grab that smoker up there and bring it to the sidewalk?"
No, it's actually not even. It's kind of small. It's like a vertical one. So
Hey,
Not
yeah,
for,
man,
like,
smoke some
yeah.
ribs or something. Food some brisket. You know what I mean? Some brisket sandwiches.
That shit that takes a while.
Fuck it.
It's too long.
yeah, like if I'm gonna be smoking shit, like you're all in it for the long haul. You're not just showing up when it's done.
I was
Yeah,
gonna say, it's hours, right?
we're gonna
Yeah,
be fucking
yeah.
wasted by the time
Well,
it's ready.
that's the appeal of it. Is like when you get drunk with your friends and you're cooking some barbecue. That's the
Hey, man, I say we do a Twitch freaking a Twitch at Alex's house while you smoke. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, man.
DJ.
Right after we do our prison food bake-off, right after we do our fucking bullshit, right when we do the
Well, check this out. The whole prison potluck thing. I'm down, but you fucking health freaks over here act like you guys won't take a bite
Bro,
of
it's not
fucking
even
ramen
that. It's
noodles
just
and hot
reality,
Cheetos.
bro. We're not gonna do that shit.
Shut up.
We're not gonna do that shit.
It's not that I won't eat it.
Okay.
I just the whole setup, tear down. I got shit to do. I mean, you know.
Nothing there.
I don't have time to be
I don't wanna
wrapping
do it all
coil with
I-
duct tape.
I don't want to do it all in
I
one.
already had pruno and spread for my friends who were in jail. I don't need to do that again.
Nah, we're doing it again.
Bro, we
man.
can barely do 2 episodes in a month. How are we gonna do a fucking bake-off, dude?
Hey, man,
Like,
just getting that Jocko mentality.
ooh,
Good.
I
Done.
like that. Y'all fucking with my mat time.
Fuck with my mats. Yeah, man. I don't get to go just at the leisure. Just you know what I'm saying.
You go a
when I'm
lot. I
working
think
shit.
you go more than me right
Hell
now.
no. No, you're going every day at 10 o'clock in the morning. Get out of here.
No, I'm not.
Almost.
Damn, are you
Or am I?
are you trying to help out stalkers over here for this guy?
Oh shit! Yeah, stop that.
Yeah, I know.
Dude,
right?
speaking of, I had to get rid of the, you know how the Apple, what is it, the Apple AirTag or whatever?
Oh, you have one?
What's
Oh,
that?
I had one on my keys and I had one on my wallet. You
What's
know?
the AirTag? What's the AirTag?
So basically, you can find your shit. Like where, like if you lose it, you can find it. Even in the house, it works. You
That's
know,
dope,
like,
no?
it is. It's dope, but I had to stop using it because anytime I'd be out with new people, it would start informing them that an AirTag was following them, and they're like, "What the fuck?" Because people are using it to like stalk and shit, like so they could find the person they were looking for. They could like put it in their jacket and find them. I had to stop using it because it was annoying. Everyone around me, we went the first time I had it. Everyone that was around, we went out to a bar, and they're all going, "Why do I keep getting this notification?" And I realized, like, oh, it's my shit. Like,
Oh, so it's like their phone detecting your tag
there's a
with
tag
them
around.
wherever they
and
go.
telling them that
And
yeah,
it's not
you're being
theirs.
followed. Yeah, yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. So I had to stop using it.
You're like, Scoop, you following me?
And
right?
Scoop's like, "Don't worry about it, girl. Don't worry about it."
Good to go.
So I walk a good like 9 to 12 miles a day around PB, like around like the boardwalk and like the.
You
the
exercise
Bayside
like
or
that for
whatever.
real?
Yeah.
Or is it just like running the errands?
I mean, it's part. I would tack on like another 2 or 3 miles just from running errands and shit like that.
And by running, we mean walking errands.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, just making sure. Yeah, you run. I don't know if
when
he
you
was running.
say running errands, you would even assume cars. Shut up.
Alex was like,
I'm
"Go."
about to say I probably do more walking than like any of you combined.
Probably.
Probably.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
So stop talking shit. But like, so the way like the Android has it, like if you just go near a fucking business, it'll like send you a notification and be like, "Did you enjoy your time and blah blah
Oh,
blah."
that's so annoying.
So it's like now like with like the routes that I take, it's like it like shows all the businesses like places I've been, and it's like, did you enjoy blah blah blah? Like you should go back, and I'm like, motherfucker. Like,
Yeah.
Wait,
I just walked by
Androids do that?
yeah.
Oh, damn.
Did you enjoy your pap smear? You're like,
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Did you enjoy your Brazilian?
massage? I was like,
Did
"God
you get a
damn
happy
it."
ending this time? Ask for it.
Yo, I think it was
50%
last
off.
episode. We were giving you shit for not having an iPhone, and I was like, "Why don't you have an iPhone?" And you're like, "It's because I'm a 14-year-old girl." What did that mean? I don't even understand.
Bringing up old shit.
Yeah, I know, 'cause it was in my head.
His mind the whole, since
No, I was
last
like, "What do
week.
you mean?" Like,
Damn, that one cut deep.
This motherfucker remember that shit.
No,
He's
I'm
been pacing around his house for the last week,
What
just
does
like that
he mean?
motherfucker. What was he trying to say?
Hey,
fucking
3 in the morning.
He's googling online like, why the fuck is the
Now, if you
iPhone
guys
for
say
14-year-old?
something like when he says the culture and I don't understand it, I always just ask. And when you said that last episode, I was like, we all laughed and I laughed, but when I went home, I was like, I didn't get it.
It's because
I
like
think
the
he's talking
iPhone was
shit.
just like trendy for like for the Utes. You know,
All right,
early
all right.
on.
So you're saying like a more mature adult we have androids.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was true. I was an honest question. I'm sorry. Now I can sleep at night. Thank you, Alex. That was bugging me for a whole
Yo, but speaking
week.
of last show, also we were talking about New Year's Eve stories. I didn't tell one, so I thought this was kind of strange. I'm gonna let this out. So there's this chick that I know in LA. We've been cool. You know what I'm saying? Fucked a couple times. Way
the
back.
culture.
Yeah, for the
Damn,
culture.
I like this story
You know what I'm saying?
already.
Yeah, just like that shirt. She's like the sweater. Fucked a couple times, but this was way back. But we've always been cool. So she ends up coming down to San Diego with this dude. She was like, "Yo, you say I'm in town. I have my friend with me. We got a hotel. Let's hang out." I was like, "Cool." You know what I'm saying? Hanging out. This is my friend at this point. We haven't slept together in years. But you know what I'm saying? Like, we were just hanging out. She was like, "Yeah, you know what I'm saying? This is my guy friend.
And
Super cool dude."
and now you're cool with him?
Yeah, well, he was cool. You know what I'm saying? Because I already kind of knew what it was. I was like, they look like they're together.
I think I know what it is.
You know what I'm saying? They look like they're together. So I was like, all right, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? We was talking. You know what I'm saying? Cool dude. We ended up, he was like, yo, he kept trying to, he knew we were cool. And he kept trying to like pawn her off to me. And I was like, I'm cool.
Weird, yeah.
Yeah. He's
But like trying to like go out with by himself and like leave her with you.
Yeah,
or like,
yeah, or
Is
like-
he gay? Is he like her gay
I was
best
talking
friend?
to her, and she was like, "Yeah, you'll say it's my friend. We've been cool, but I think he's gay." I was like, "That motherfucker ain't gay." He was like, "There's nothing gay about it. I don't know this." You know what I'm saying? He was like, "No, he
Just
just
by
seems
looking
cool.
at him, he's not gay.
Dom's mafia name is Dom the Bull now.
So end of the night, you know what I'm saying? I ended up taking him back to the hotel, and he was like, "Yo, you say you should just go back to Dom's
Wait, you took
crib."
him back to the hotel?
Yeah, they got a hotel together. They got
Yeah.
a hotel together.
So you're driving him back to the
Yeah, and he was like, "Yo, if you guys want to go back to your place, like you guys just drop me off." And I was like, "Nah," I was like, "That's cool." I was like, "Whatever," you know. But we went back to their hotel. They had a 1-bedroom, and you know what I'm saying. She like gets in her clothes and they just passes out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We were just sitting there talking. I was like,
He's like, crazy night, huh?
yeah, and I was like, all right, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Take off, go home. Freaking New Year's Eve. Then she's like, yo, you know what I'm saying? We want to come back out to San Diego for freaking hang out for New Year's Eve.
Wait,
I was
this
like,
is
all right.
another night?
Yeah, this is
Oh, I was
another night.
about-
Okay.
They
I
come
was
back.
like, thank God that wasn't the end of
So they come back. So, you know what I'm saying? We're all hanging out. It's New Year's Eve. She's like in the booth, you know what I'm saying? Like hanging out. And like there's this dude that kept like talking to her. And her friend, the same guy, he was like, yo, she was like, I think that guy's trying to get at your girl, man. You should go say something. And I was like, bro, that's not my girl.
Yeah.
I was like, he's like, you know that. I was like, bro, like we're cool, but he's like, no, she really likes you. And I was like, bro, we're cool, but she's out there. I know. I've known her for some years. She's out there. And he's like, oh man. I was like, bro, and I remember telling him, I was like, bro, we ain't making hoes housewives over here. He's like, oh damn. He's like, you know what I'm saying? Nothing of it. You know what I'm saying? New Year's Eve, they go back to their hotel.
Yeah.
Bro, and then again, like last week, she's like, yo, she was like, come up to LA and celebrate with us. I was like, celebrate what? She's like, well, me and freaking old boy, we went to Vegas, we got married.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
What?
I was like, what?
the
And I was
They're
like,
trying to have a threesome.
Yeah, hold on. Why are you not fucking? It's not even a threesome. He just wants.
Wait, what the fuck? Why?
He doesn't even want to watch.
it's just weird. Is that
That's
not
weird.
weird?
Why is
Yeah.
that weird? You
No, what do you mean? Why is that weird?
There's
Of course
there's
that's
another
fucking
piece
weird.
to this puzzle
well,
missing.
no.
I don't know
Why
what it is.
why
but
is
there's
it
something
weird
missing.
to have sex with a girl you've had sex with before just because she's dating another dude?
I don't want to.
Yeah,
like we've just been. We've hung out multiple times and not have sex. We're past the sex part. She's just cool and she knows like a lot of Hollywood people. So I just like hang around with her.
Oh, he doesn't want to fuck it up. That's what it is.
Yeah, I don't want to fuck that up. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
And he said she's out there.
Yeah, she's out.
I'm not.
What are you talking about? We're all out there.
Yeah,
Not
no,
like
but
that,
he's
bro.
telling that to the guy, and the guy obviously likes her. They just got married, and Dom's like, "Nah, she's out there," and he's like, "Oh, okay." Like, you think that would he actually hurt his feelings? Maybe,
Thank you,
or
and
he
I-
might be like, "What the fuck you mean, bro?
that's
my
That
girl."
sealed the deal. He took her
And
to
I-
Vegas right after.
I specifically
She ain't gonna be out there much longer.
I specifically said, I remember I said, bro, we ain't making hoes housewives out here.
And he's like, "Good idea."
He's like, yes, the fuck, yes. He's like, this is 2022. Yes, the fuck we are.
I
Wow.
wonder if the other part was him testing you.
yeah,
To
maybe
see your friendship, to see if like you guys are really just friends.
No, they're swingers.
No. Stop. I wonder if he's like testing you, like seeing what you'll say to be like, oh yeah, I'm about to pipe that tonight. To see, like, you know
For
what I'm
sure.
saying? Yeah.
He might like some drama.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know.
You know, or important question: size? Was he bigger or smaller than you?
Shorter.
Okay, cool. Because I was saying if he's bigger, or the same size as you, maybe he's like trying to like challenge you. Oh, that's your girl. And
Yeah,
you're like,
yeah,
fuck
yeah.
yeah, is it? What the fuck does that mean, homie?
You could see that. Yeah.
Sometimes
He
that's
didn't
I've
come
had
off
that.
as that. Like, he was like
Well,
real
then he's
friendly.
probably not that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like super friendly and cool.
No, he wanted her.
Did he try to kiss
He
you?
wanted her to fuck.
No.
Yeah, you would know that. You would know that right away. If that was you would just feel. You'd feel it.
Because
Like,
I assumed.
Scoop knows that invite. When it's-
yeah. You can literally.
it starts feeling weird on the text thread.
She was saying that she thinks he's gay.
When we met before New Year's
Bro,
Eve,
you
she
need
was
to
like,
just
yeah.
talk to her and be like, yo, what the fuck is up? I'm just curious.
Yeah.
But that could come off as you being like, yo, what the fuck is
Yeah,
up?
exactly. And I
But just
left
be like,
it
hey, I'm honestly curious because I've been hearing a lot of mixed like signals from both of you. Like, what's up with you guys?
Nah, I was like, I'm confused, but congratulations.
Yeah, that's
Question
a
mark.
good way. That's a good.
And I just left it at that.
That's perfect. Yeah.
'Cause I was like, what?
Yeah.
Hey,
Like,
next
yeah,
time they
bro.
come down, let me know. I'll test it out.
Shoney's a good friend. He'll step in.
Everyone's like, Schoeny, you gonna try to fuck her? I was like, no, I'm gonna try to kiss homeboy. Hey, what's up, dog?
He gets back to
the culture.
He gets back to the hotel and pulls the naked man. Comes out of the bathroom completely naked. They're like, "What the fuck are you doing, bro?"
With my mangina. Hey,
Dude, somebody
Would you
did that.
fuck me? I'd fuck me.
Somebody did that to the old bird, kind of. So the old bird had like 4 friends from Boston coming to town.
Oh,
and they're
how
like,
was that?
They're like, "Oh, you want to go out?" I'm not going anywhere. I was like, "I'll pick you guys up whenever you get, whenever you're ready. 6 in the morning. I don't give a fuck. Whatever. Just hit me up. Whatever."
Yeah.
So I don't go out. I stay home. Anyway, I get a call at like literally 6 in the morning, and I was like, "Yeah, I'll come get you guys." And I go pick them up, and they're explaining in the car, and they're all fucking out of their minds, of course.
And they're all
they're up at 6 in the morning.
They're all
Take
massholes,
some
too.
guesses why they're up at 6 in the morning.
Out of your mind at 6 in the
Yeah,
morning?
yeah. So I pick them up, and they're explaining that like they went back to some dude's house, and there was 3 dudes there, and they thought it was all cool at first, and then it just kept getting like a little bit more creepy, and then one of the guys went in the bathroom, got naked, and came out, and he's like, "So are we doing this?" And their girls are like, "All right, we gotta go."
I'm gonna head out.
Hey, props to him.
Yeah.
That's
well,
ballsy.
probably. Hey,
I was gonna say one time we went back to my place and Shoney popped out of the bathroom doing the helicopter when everybody showed up.
What, bro?
Shoney.
What? 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 Oh yeah, I remember that night.
I was actually going through like all of my old photos because I was trying to find proof to my landlord that I've been living there for over 10 years.
Do you have a picture of my dick?
No, but I do have a picture of you because you were shitting with the door open in the bathroom.
Oh yeah.
And so everybody was like in the living room, and there's just you like with your legs like popping out of the bathroom, and you're like looking over at everybody.
That was probably the last time I got naked at a party. That was like my jam for a very long time, especially when I was in Japan. It was like just let's get naked.
What was it about peeing in public? Was that like a thing like around people?
Peeing in public?
Yeah.
That's just something you got to do.
For me?
Yeah. Was that ever like
No, not really.
So it was
I
just a
pee in
one-time?
public because I have
he
to
used to
pee.
do that shit all the time.
Yeah, I just had to pee.
No,
Yeah, but
It wasn't like, ooh, now's my
Bro,
chance.
like, downtown on the corner of
Yeah.
5th and Market. I'm like, Shoney,
I've been waiting all day
More
for
than
this.
light,
Oh my God.
homie.
Yeah. More than once.
Yeah.
Oh, shut the fuck
More
up.
than once. More than
Bro,
once.
Shut the fuck up.
Order in the corner. A stack of Bibles.
I'm actually
Corner?
I was actually about to say I do remember one time when you were pissing on the corner in
Oh,
downtown.
you're so full of shit right now. I've been standing next to you when you did that. I'm like, bro, we're on basically the Vegas Strip, and
Bro,
I'm like,
on a
what?
stack.
So that's why you're. I don't know. Really?
No, swear.
All right,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
I
I
believe
was
you
like-
guys. I must have been fucking drunk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think you would do it. So you're not like waking up in the morning like, oh, we're gonna go take a piss on Fifth real quick.
Yeah,
I think
bro.
I
Wow,
remember
okay.
specifically it was after we left your like that studio.
You know
were
what?
living
Let's
in
just
downtown.
Hey, let's say.
All right, order.
He's like specifically 2013, August 4th.
No, go
Actually,
ahead.
you know what? Going back to my old Facebook photos.
Hey, I don't give a fuck. You know that I fucking got wild. You guys know I used to get wild. What was it? Go ahead. What was the story?
Oh no, I don't know.
Oh, okay. All right.
I was just saying. I remember specifically that it was when you were living in that studio,
On downtown.
in downtown. Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
We were
yeah.
like drunk as fuck leaving that studio.
Yeah, those are my times, dude. Those were good times. The story you were telling about Old Bird, them going out with a guy. I remember same kind of situation happened with me, but I was hanging out with this one girl that I was like interested in, and she was with like 3 of her friends, and I just got done DJing, and we're like, what are we doing? She's like, I know this after party. I was like, cool, let's go, you know? And the after party was just like 2 or 3 other guys that wanted girls, but the girls didn't tell them that I was with them. So they're like, oh yeah, we got 3 girls, we're coming. So those dudes were like, fuck yeah,
Hell
come
yeah.
over. They're like, yeah, we're gonna get
Bust
some.
out the Hennessy.
And then she was like, oh no, you can come. And I was like, okay, cool. And I already been in the industry for a long time. I've been a DJ for a while, so I was just like, oh, right when I got in there, I'm like, oh, I see exactly what's going on here. I was like, hey, what's up, guys? You know, and I was trying to be cool, you know, like, and they're like, what's up? Like, looking at each other like, who the fuck's this guy? And then the girl's like, this is my friend Schoeny.
Fuck
And
him.
I'm like, yeah. So the way these dudes got rid of me was so fucking hilarious. Like,
Hey,
Hey, pizza man's outside. Can you-
I need to talk to you outside real quick.
I kind of almost did the security move. Like, can we talk to you outside? They're like, yeah, you're kicked out. They were like, for some reason, after like 10 minutes talking to the girls, and like I think the guys disappeared for a little bit, and they were like chatting, like huddled, like how we can get this fucking dude, you know?
Dude out of here?
And they were probably like intimidated, like a DJ's got a backpack, like what if there's a bomb in his back? I don't know. So they come back out and they're like, yeah, they talk to the girls like, we're probably gonna go to sleep, you know, like it's been a long night. I was like, oh, damn, that's good for me. Like probably take the after party to my place, you know, with the chicks. And we all start to leave, and I'm like the first one, and then each girl's like behind me, and then like right when they're about to leave, the guy kind of like calls the girls back in. He's like, no, come here, like, no, tomorrow. Acts like he's talking to her. And then he tells the other girl to come back in. And I'm like walking down the stairs, and I look up, and all the girls start walking back in, and they shut the door.
Damn, bro.
You should have went back up and knocked and said, what about
Hey, playa. And it was so cringy because I'm like,
Bro, with,
dude,
you don't even
ask
care.
me.
with friends like these.
Yeah.
Fuck, man.
Just ask me. So,
Hey,
but
bro.
then what's cool, I sit there, I go, oh, motherfuckers, like, whatever, dude. I'm going to get an Uber, and then I hear a homegirl that, like, I'm talking to. She's like, man, fuck that. She comes out and closes the door. She's like, fuck them. I was like, I'd already told you this because I whispered to the girl. I was like, dude, I'm going to get the fuck out of here. I don't know these dudes, you know?
Yeah.
And she's like, fuck that. We're going to your place. So then me and the girl just left and went to my place. She was, like, super cool.
Nice.
But it was a weird situation, but they shouldn't have done that. They shouldn't
I
have
don't think
invited
girls
some
realize.
random-
Like, guys would have realized the
Oh,
other
yeah,
way. but
absolutely.
yeah,
Well,
like,
opposite, it's cool. Like, Shoney, come over. I was like, yeah, I got some girls with me. Or even if I just show up with girls, everyone's
Yeah.
like, cool.
Yeah.
no
You
one's
can't deal with
pushing
a guy.
girls away.
I was
I get mad like when a girl brings like, I'm like, hey, what?
But dudes are always on the prowl too, like literally nonstop. I was walking down Mission Boulevard over by like Miss B's and what's the other one next to it? Guava or some
Guava
shit like-
Beach.
yeah, Guava Beach, yeah. And so there's like the parklets where people are eating and drinking outside now. And there's these two girls walking probably like 10, 15 steps ahead of me. And there's this dude by himself on like one of the tables drinking and eating. And these like two girls are cute and they walk by and he's like, hey ladies, you want to come down and sit down and have a drink with me? And like they just looked like, what the fuck? And it's like, this dude's like 65, like by himself, just sitting there.
There's always those like 65, 70
Yeah.
old creepers in PB. They're like the old guys on the dance floor. They know they're old, but they're shooting their last
I mean, bro,
shot.
because they can, man. Because
Yeah.
they just
They're
get
good
drunk at Wild Hour over here.
And they probably got some money.
So like,
You
so
know what I'm
I'm like catching up because I'm walking faster. So I'm like catching up to him like right as this dude's asking, and like right as I walk by, like for a earshot for him to hear, I'm like, oh, why the fuck isn't he inviting me to get drinks? You know, and this dude's like,
What about
fuck?
me?
Yeah.
What about me?
But it is fucking weird when you think about it because like no dude's ever gonna ask some random fucking dude walking by like just, hey, you want to come have a
I
drink?
mean, maybe
unless
that
you're
guy,
into men.
Domino's, he might.
I don't know what the fuck that dude was on. I was confused. That whole thing.
Well, it's funny
fucked
because,
me up.
like you said, like in Pacific Beach, or any other college town, or anywhere, like you see another guy across the way, or you meet, and it's like you're both on the same mission.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then you start doing the numbers, like there's 4 guys and 3 girls. You're like, do I stay and I take my
Yeah.
chances, or do I leave?
Nah, especially
And
not in the
it's
house
always-
that ain't mine.
and it's always funny,
with 3
like-
dudes I don't know.
Exactly.
The
Yeah.
equation never accounts for like whether the girl like actually wants to fuck you.
Yeah,
Like-
well, we can work on that.
Well, no, I know.
we can work on that. I'll figure that out later.
Man, this bitch playing games. No, she's not playing games. She just didn't want to have sex with you.
Yeah, I remember once. This is actually like maybe 2 months ago or something like that. But went out with the old Bert and some of our mutual friends. Like they're both her and I friends, and it was mostly girls. And there was a couple guys there that I know. And one of the girls like, "Oh, there's a house party in PV. You want to go?" To the whole group. So, yeah, fuck it. We go over there. And there was a lot of people there, but it wasn't like crazy. We're not swinging off chandeliers kind of thing. But, there's like 20 people there or something like that. And just talking to everybody, I kind of know one of the other guys just randomly. I knew him. And one of the guys that lived there. And his roommate's talking. He's basically standing between me and the old bird. And he's talking to her. And she's like, oh, I have a boyfriend. And I just overheard that. I was talking to somebody else. She's like, oh, I have a boyfriend. And points to me. And then he goes, oh, he's like, that's your girl? And I'm like, yeah. And then he turns around, he look here, he's like, come on, really? Like, I was like, what the fuck? Like, didn't you hear her?
Wow.
And I was like, excuse me? And I kind of like stepped to the side of him so he could see my, like, what, are you crazy?
Hey, Scoot flashed the Pribble belt. Excuse me?
I start taking my shoes off. I start taping my fingers.
Spraying your feet. You know what I'm saying? You sanitize your feet.
I'm bowing. I'm putting down mats.
Hey, he already has his like his Under Armour shit underneath his shirt. He's like, excuse me? He's like, what the fuck?
Walking around like a.
That's fucking
I put on my
sketch.
headgear.
That's like
Yeah.
What
And then
happened?
all the guys wanted the three guys that were basically in our group to bounce. Like, it was kind of like what you were saying. Yeah. Like, it just vibes. Like, you know, they all come in. We were all sitting in the kitchen, basically. And they come in there like, who the fuck are you? Like, dude, shut the fuck.
Wait, what fucking sane dude is looking at you going, who the fuck are you?
It wasn't those words. It wasn't.
Shit,
but
dude.
it's that vibe.
It was an attitude.
Yeah, it was the attitude. There wasn't those words of the attitude. Like, dude, I don't even want to be here. You guys suck. You know what I mean? Like, this isn't fun.
Yeah,
you know,
like you either throw a party because you want to have fun, or you're like some creep that's throwing a party because you're trying to get laid.
But you know why he said that, right? Because one time he asked a girl like, "Hey, you got a boyfriend?" And she's like, "No." And he's like, "Come on, really?" And she's like, "Maybe."
yeah. Or the other way too. Like, is that your? You know, the friend is trying to protect the other friend.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And then he's like, really? And the girl's like, no, not really. You know.
Yeah. So I get it, but then again, like I wouldn't be asking that shit around someone like you.
Yeah. Well, you shouldn't be asking anybody. It's not just. What do you mean someone like
Nah,
me,
fuck that,
racist
man.
for the culture?
Yeah. So if he was white, you'd ask him.
Yeah.
Shoney's like, I was throwing this party, and then the culture showed up.
The culture train.
Hey, can you switch the music? The culture's coming in.
Yeah, man.
Y'all ruined it. This isn't even me anymore. You guys ruined
The
it.
culture got my ex-girlfriend, man.
The other thing too about they were the kind of guys, and it's weird because they were about our age, so it wasn't like they were 25 or something. They were the kind of guys that like, oh, you think you can drink more shots than me? You know, like two of the guys started having like shot content. I'm like,
And then it turned into arm wrestling.
yeah, I'm like, bro, what are y'all doing?
And they just
Like,
start kissing.
like I don't want to see who can chug more of the bottle. Like,
Yeah,
I'm
that's
just trying to have
stupid.
fun. Like, what the
Yeah.
fuck? When I was
Wow.
20, that might have been funny.
Yeah.
Maybe they
You
didn't know who you are, and they just didn't
Yeah.
say it. And they're like, "Hey, we're gonna impress Scoop."
Yeah. Is that Scoop from the
Shots.
Tasteless Gentleman?
He's a purple belt.
Yeah. Hey, somebody go try to fight him. Let's see what he's got.
I don't know. That shit's weird though.
It's always weird, man. Like I don't know if you know the women out there can. I'm sure it's kind of with women too. I'm sure there's a little bit of like rivalry, but with guys, man, it gets out of control. It's like
Yeah, that's cool.
Women
That's
is more
when you're-
passive aggressive.
Dude,
For sure.
I'd say 99% of fights at a bar are because of like some dude hitting on a girl and
Yeah.
like another dude objecting, and then like the girl wants to fuck neither of them.
Yeah.
probably.
Like that's like 99% of them. Like she didn't want to fuck either of them. The two fought over her. Like it's the dumbest fucking thing you could ever imagine.
Yeah. Or it's the guy standing on the dance floor, everyone's dancing, he won't dance. He has the girl like grinding on him, and he like won't dance. But he's in the middle of the dance floor where everyone's dancing, and people keep bumping into him, and he's like
Yeah.
getting aggressive.
for sure.
I see it all the
I
time.
do.
It's like, dude, it's a fight waiting to
I
happen.
was at Shore Club and I was talking to this like East Coast Italian chick like from Philadelphia, like straight up like stereotypical like Italian chick from Philadelphia. And you know how they have like those goblets at Shore Club,
Yeah.
and they just fucking spill everywhere, and it's like shoulder to shoulder, so it's just a big fucking mess.
But it's day drinking.
Yeah.
You expect it.
Yeah,
like,
no, that's what I'm saying. Like
yeah,
everybody
yeah.
expects it. Everybody's
Yeah.
used to it. Like if somebody bumps into you and you get like a little beer coming out, like that's just part of the expectations that go in a Shore Club. And like some dude bumps into her while we're talking, and like the drink kind of like spills over on her hand, and she turns into fucking like Sopranos chick,
Really?
like immediately. She's like, "You motherfucker!" and throws the drink on him, and then the bouncers run over and grab her and pull her out. I'm
Shore
like,
Club
Is she
is
one of
wild.
those? Is she one of those people where she's from is like her personality?
yeah,
Like that's what they keep like
For
they
sure.
keep referencing it. Like
Yeah.
no, I'm from New York,
Yeah,
motherfucker.
Dude,
Like
go-
I'm from New York. This shit. No, I'm from. Oh, it's cold outside. No, I'm from New York. This ain't. Shut
Dude,
the
when all
fuck up.
the snowbirds come down from New York to Miami, like, dude, every conversation you start down there is like immediate. It's like, oh, well, you know, I'm from New York, and like, dude, nobody
We
fucking
get
cares.
that shit here. It's like it'll be like
LA.
45 in the morning. I'm like, it's kind of cold. You know what I mean? Well, now where I'm from, bitch, you haven't lived there in 10 years.
we don't
You
give
know
a
it's
fuck
cold.
about Wisconsin.
Yeah,
all right?
like,
This is our San Diego
I know it's
blizzard.
not 11, degrees, but I'm used to wearing shorts. Like
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
is
This is
colder
cold
than
as fuck,
normal.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
come on now.
I do be thinking it's cold, and then I do look, and I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
damn, Boston's
But
going-
then you're
going
like
down.
prepared for that mentally.
Yeah.
Like I know I'm gonna get that. You know, I don't know. It's just different.
If
you
it
know?
falls below 50, which in the last 2 months, it's fall below 50 at night. Yeah, it's fucking
It's
cold,
cold,
man.
yeah, that's cold.
And it's not like I'm trying to put a bunch of clothes on and I'm cold. It's just we don't have fucking warm clothes.
Yeah.
In San Diego, I
Heaters
have like
don't work well.
I have
There's
a
no-
Pico. Nothing works well because we're not used to it.
Yeah.
So it's not like it's super cold. It's just we're not prepared, and we shouldn't be because we
Yeah.
have great fucking weather all the time.
I had to buy a whole bunch of shit when I went to Chicago for my cousin's wedding. It's
Exactly.
like I literally I'm buying like long underwear. Like I had to buy some shoes that I could wear out in the fucking snow that weren't gonna
Long
like.
Johns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have my
I
regular
I still wear them
clothes.
around the house though.
Yeah, it's just
Long
comfortable.
Johns are
Yeah.
legit.
I have my regular clothes and I have my snowboarding gear.
Yeah.
Nothing
No
in between.
Yeah,
No
yeah.
in between. That's all it is. So if it's
cold-
cold,
it's spring or fucking we're going
48
snowboarding.
degrees. It's 48 degrees, and he's showing up to his DJ gigs in the snow.
in my fucking snowboard boots and everything, bro.
The boots.
Sorry. Fucking
He's
Kanye
walking
out here. Dude, Kanye's losing it again.
Yeah.
Poor guy.
Standard.
Yeah.
Standard. We
He
talked
just-
about him
he
last show.
Just
Yeah.
needs to get back on his medication.
I don't want to pile on the poor guy. You know.
Fuck him.
See,
I
same
do.
thing as last show.
It's all fake.
It is all fake.
That bitch, Kim Kardashian. Don't
Do you want to
call
take
her
it?
that.
Do you want to take anything back from last episode, Dom?
Nah.
About talking shit about Kim?
Nah.
Don't talk to her like that.
She doesn't like
deserve
that.
it. She doesn't
White
like
Knight
it.
scoop.
Yeah. She's a nice lady.
With a fatty.
Give her a kiss.
Yeah.
Well, let's
butt's
get out
too
of
fat.
here.
Yeah, we didn't even.
No, let's hang out for a little bit.
I gotta get back to work, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, Jiffy Lube, those cars ain't gonna fucking oil themselves. Nothing wrong with working.
Dom's like, yeah, I got mat time.
I don't know, man. Either I'm gonna go watch the movie with you, or I'm gonna go.
Bro, you already had 2 shots, man. You're not going
Yeah.
on mat time, bro. That's just gonna
By the way,
spill out.
my parents are in town for my niece's second birthday, and they got an Airbnb like right down the street. So literally,
Hell
as I'm
yeah.
walking over here with Black and Milds and Hennessy in my backpack, I run into them on the side.
And
Oh,
they weren't,
shit.
they weren't surprised. They weren't surprised. They're like, we know.
It
Alex.
wasn't in there, but in my head, in the back of my head, I'm like, I got this shit in my backpack right now.
It was
Like,
so funny. Yeah.
Alex, why?
And you know what your mom said? Your mom's like, the culture guy.
yeah.
You've been hanging around that guy Dom too much. The culture just gotten into you.
Look what they've done to our sweet boy.
And I was literally walking in the liquor store at fucking like 10:30 in the morning, buying fucking Hennessy and Black and Milds.
That always feels weird. Even like, you know, there's an event later and I'm already at the store. I was like, oh, I'll just get like whatever right now. And I'm buying. I was like, this looks like really bad. I got like a 30 rack on Monday morning. I'm like,
You got that flat pallet thing at Costco with like nothing.
No, this is for later. This is for later. Yeah, sure it is.
all right, let's
Any
get
announcements?
no. Thank you for all the support.
Yeah.
Thanks for the support, guys.
We're gonna try to redo the studio in the near future here too. So
There you go,
You
bro.
just
Bro, bro,
jinxed
bro.
it. It's not going to be ready for another 2 years
Yeah.
now.
Just told me. All right, let's get it.
It's all good, man. It's going to be dope.